Okay, Coach, it is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Tonight, we'll have the final two games of this kickoff weekend, and we begin with a great one here.
Get ready, get ready.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Between the Houston Texans and the New Orleans Saints.
180! Black 11!
Get the ball. Switch. Watch out, watch out. Slam.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Rivers now. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
I don't know why this team showed up. Check. Easy.
Throwing again. Rivers. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. So here are the Texans under their 6-year head coach, Bill O'Brien. They're led out by their strong-arm quarterback out of Texas A&M. That's Ryan Tannehill.
And many believe that Ryan Tannehill is ready to fulfill his promise. Been in the league a little while now. Been through some ups and downs, some bumps and bruises, but the talent is evident. Can run it, can throw it, and I think now he's ready to be a great leader.
And let's take a look at the Texans' offense.
Obviously a tough test for this offense right out of the gate. Road game in game 1 of the new year. Conventional wisdom says, go slow, take care of the football. I think in this case, attack early and get the home team back on their heels.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Tannehill. That's caught by the tight end, Irv Smith Jr. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. Third down play was the down and distance and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football and got to him and made sure they didn't give him much run after catch.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10.
Fresno. Hey, I'm going to go load it. Check.
This is Mostert. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Check me 90.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and it's 3rd and 4. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Rocket.
Check three.
Now Mostert. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
When a good play is made on defense, oftentimes leverage is the key to everything. Defensive line not getting turned, all the other guys making sure they're in the right spot, and on that play, they were able to stop them short of a 1st down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Hey, check 24.
Red.
50. Check 52. Kill.
They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They get 14 on that one. Good for a Houston 1st down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now a 1st down throw, Tannehill. That one complete to Anderson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion of the 1st down. A run right side, it's Gore. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call it a loss of 2 on the play.
I'm ready. 61, matchbox, light. Snap.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated. And after the made field goal, here's Adam Vinatieri to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened now. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
To throw again on 2nd down, Rivers. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the 1st quarter. Ready from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out.
Orange 5-4.
Mike 5-4, Mike.
Hey.
Hey, watch the slant.
Hey, orbit.
Check Mike 54.
Hey, Rocket.
Switch up, switch up. 54 is Mike, 54.
From the gun, Rivers. That is caught. It's Perriman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Load it. Hey, easy, easy.
54.
Wait, 89.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, this is just the 5th all-time meeting between the Texans and Saints here, taking place in Week 1. They have split the previous 4 meetings. Of course, the Texans entering the league in 2002. But you would think that these two teams would have met more because the cities are only separated by 350 miles, I-10 connecting them. In fact, for New Orleans, Houston is the closest NFL city of any in the league. So it's kind of interesting that this is only the 5th time that they have met. The last time they got together, November of 2015, the Texans winning that one 24-6. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, Rivers. It's complete to Grant. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game. I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half, because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Check tight, check tight. Check tight.
Here's Mostert. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 17.
6 guard, check 6 guard.
On the ground with a tight end. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time, because let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Flare. Under 10.
Hey, Delta!
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
Mostert. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Coming in, he really likes his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
Rivers to throw it. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. He's at the 50, the 30, 20, 10, and they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw, a free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
This will be taken in at the 1. field now, the Texans defense. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously cost one.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Thomas the intended target, and that'll bring up second down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. On second down, it's Edwards, and he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
They go play action. Rivers. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's picked off just shy of midfield. Darren Waller, the intended receiver.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And he will make his way back to where he started from, and that's all, as we will make our way to the 2-minute warning.
54 Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Ready?
Looking to throw on second down. Tannehill, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On third down, they'll run with goal. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Gus Edwards heading back onto the field. You can count his carries on one finger. They've only given him the rock one time. Charles, what gives?
So we can't draw any conclusions just yet. He has to touch the ball multiple times in order to get into a rhythm and have a chance to have success. You know who else gets into a rhythm? The offensive line. They feel better about what they're doing when they know they've had multiple opportunities to get it done.
Yeah, well, the conclusion we draw so far, they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Let's see if they change tunes.
Hey, Delta!
Check safety. Check safety.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that'll be caught by Cup. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one goes for 24 yards. Rivers now from the 50. Looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Rivers has been through this many times as he'll hustle his guys to the line. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. So the pass incomplete in the end zone, but contact and pass interference.
And now where does the ball get placed?
At the 1-yard line.
1-yard line. They gave up excellent real estate on that one. That's going to work really, really well for the guys who threw it.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Red Delta!
Who there?
You.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Hey,
To the air again here, Rivers. And he's got him. Touchdown, Saints. Chris Conley there to make the grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And after the touchdown, here's Bryant now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Robbie Anderson making his way back onto the field. Second quarter here, he has only one catch, but they have the lead. You got to think there was going to be more involved at some point.
That's what you would expect, but sometimes what defenses do to take away a player of his magnitude, it costs them in other areas. And right now, with them losing, they may have to change their focus, and maybe he will open up a little bit more as the game goes on.
Yeah, well, so far, just the single. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
I don't think you got it, son. Kill.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Complete. Smith has it. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Tannehill. There's the first NFL catch for South Carolina's Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Houston. Deebo Samuel, his first NFL reception, goes for 6. And the Texans push further out in front. So we just witnessed touchdown number 1 for the Rook, and certainly that's a football he's going to want for the trophy case.
Yeah, this is one that you don't spike, right? This is one you don't throw to your teammate and let them celebrate. This is one you keep for yourself, take it over to the equipment staff and have them mark it up, put it away, and then you get it later on, and as you said, mount it in your trophy case.
Down. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger. But no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Now a handoff looking right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
At the 28-yard line.
Now Rivers over the middle. That's hauled in by Cup. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down.
Check 55.
First and 10.
I want to go load it. Load it.
Check the backer. Bang.
Now they try the right side here. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Yeah, baby. Boom.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
From just shy of midfield, Rivers. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Fred Warner coming off a strong rookie year in on the stop for the Niners.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing on second down. Rivers toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The linebacker, Fred Warner, right there on the coverage. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here, and that incompletion was caused by the defense. I think they were trying to get one into the middle of the field, trying to find a receiver there, but they were in zone defense, and what are the advantages of being in zone?
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. And the blitz does come. Jarrell Casey, his 2nd sack of the night. You thought we'd see pressure. You weren't kidding.
Yeah, I thought that they'd be very aggressive in that type of a situation, and that's what they call getting home, because home is where the quarterback is.
And where the heart is.
And that heart just got shattered in 1,000 pieces.
Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Now the Texans offense, they head back out to do battle here. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry, 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. They'll stick to the ground game with Gore. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain of 6.
On first down, Tannehill. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. Tyus Bowser able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw is Tannehill. He's got Smith here. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. And for the Saints here on 3rd down, an extra defensive back on the field. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. Deshaun Jackson, 49 yards. And the Texans push further out in front. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch.
To throw is Rivers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a handoff looking right. Muscles him off. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
That's the
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's the Saints who hold the football, but they're trailing as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Now Rivers on fourth down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A'Shawn Robinson, too much to handle that time, gets the sack.